Have you ever wondered how blockchain works and what types are there? Well, let's break it down. At its core, blockchain is a distributed ledger system. This simply means that it's a digital record of transactions shared across multiple computers or nodes in a network. Now, each node is responsible for storing data, thus creating a decentralized and distributed network. This structure ensures the security and integrity of data, making it nearly impossible for a single entity to manipulate the system. The beauty of blockchain technology lies in its adaptability. Depending on the level of access control, we can classify blockchain into three main types: public chains, private chains, and alliance chains. First up, we have public chains. They are, as the name suggests, open to the public. This means anyone can join the network, participate in transactions, and store data on the chain anytime, anywhere, provided they have an internet-linked device. Some popular examples of public chains are the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains. Then we have private chains. Unlike public chains, private chains are not open to everyone. They are exclusive networks where only authorized nodes can participate. This type of blockchain is typically used for internal data management within organizations, providing a secure and efficient method for transactions and data storage. Last but not least, we have alliance chains. These are a sort of middle ground between public and private chains. Alliance chains involve multiple organizations participating in the management of the blockchain. It's like a club, where only member organizations have access to the chain and can manage nodes. Each type of blockchain has its own unique characteristics, advantages, and potential challenges, making them suitable for different needs and applications. You might be wondering, which one should I use? Well, the answer depends on your specific needs and the level of security, decentralization, and speed you require. Now, let's delve deeper into each type of blockchain and see how they differ from one another. Starting with the public chain, which is totally open to the public. Now, what does this mean? Well, in terms of blockchain, a public chain is a type of blockchain that anyone can join. No matter where you are or what time it is, as long as you have an internet-connected device, you are free to participate in transactions and store data on the chain. Some familiar examples of this include Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains, which are both public chains. Each node or participant in a public chain is independent. This means that the privacy of users can be well protected because each node is responsible for its own data. But it's not just about privacy. Each node also enjoys equal rights and can strive for recording and updating data through a consensus mechanism. This mechanism is essentially an agreement among network nodes about what the valid next block is. One of the key characteristics of public chains is their transparency. All data on the public chain is open and visible, so anyone can check the history of transactions. This transparency fosters trust among users and ensures the authenticity of transactions. Public chains are also highly decentralized. They run in accordance with set rules, and these rules cannot be changed by developers or other users. This ensures that the chain remains fair and democratic. However, there's one downside to public chains: their trading speed. Because every transaction needs to be verified by multiple nodes, the process can be slow. But remember, the strength of a public chain lies in its openness, decentralization, and transparency, not its speed. So in essence, public chains are highly decentralized, transparent, and open to anyone, regardless of time and location. They offer a level playing field where everyone has equal rights and every transaction is open for scrutiny. This openness and transparency is what makes public chains a cornerstone of the blockchain world. On the other hand, we have the private chain, which is not open to the public. Quite the contrast to the democratic nature of public chains. Private chains are like exclusive clubs, only the authorized nodes are granted access. These nodes are given different rights depending on their roles and responsibilities within the chain. Private chains are typically employed for internal data management within enterprises and institutions. A prime example is Ant Financial Service Groups, the powerhouse behind Alipay. These organizations leverage private chains to securely manage and streamline their internal processes. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes private chains so special? Well, two words: security and speed. Due to the verification required for participation, the chances of malicious nodes successfully attacking the chain are significantly reduced. This makes private chains a stronghold of security in the world of blockchain. But that's not all. The magic of private chains also lies in their speed. With fewer nodes to verify, transactions are processed faster than a cheetah on a caffeine rush. This makes private chains the Usain Bolts of the blockchain universe, leaving public chains in their metaphorical dust. However, every rose has its thorns, and private chains are no exception. They are more centralized, with complete control lying in the hands of the organization running the chain. This means the rules can be altered at will by the organization, and nodes with larger power can tweak the data on the chain to suit their interests. This might give you pause. After all, the beauty of blockchain lies in its decentralization and transparency, right? But remember, private chains are primarily used for internal data management, where a certain level of centralization and control is not just acceptable, but often necessary. Thus, private chains are more centralized, secure, and fast, but they are only accessible to authorized nodes. So if you need a secure, swift, and controlled environment for your data, a private chain might just be your blockchain soulmate. Finally, we have the alliance chain, which is a middle ground between public and private chains. These chains are a unique fusion of the best aspects of both, offering both a certain level of openness and security. Let's dive into the details. An alliance chain is managed jointly by several organizations, creating a semi-open platform. This is neither as open as a public chain where anyone can participate, nor as closed as a private chain, which is limited to specific authorized nodes. It's a beautiful blend of both. The collaborative nature of alliance chains makes them popular in industries that require a high level of trust and cooperation. A prime example is the finance industry. Financial transactions require a high level of security, but also the ability to share certain information between organizations. Alliance chains are perfectly suited for this, offering a secure yet semi-open platform. Notable examples of alliance chains include WeBank and the China Blockchain Research Alliance, or CBRA. These organizations jointly manage their respective alliance chains, allowing them to share and verify data securely and efficiently. One of the key characteristics of alliance chains is their higher credit. This is a direct result of their semi-open nature and joint management. Because the chain is managed by a group of trusted organizations, it has a higher level of credibility than a public chain. This makes alliance chains an attractive option for applications that require a high level of trust and credibility. In the world of blockchain, alliance chains offer a unique blend of openness and security. They allow for joint management by trusted organizations, which increases their credit. At the same time, their semi-open nature offers a balance between the openness of public chains and the security of private chains. In conclusion, if you are looking for a blockchain solution that offers a balance between openness and security, an alliance chain might be the perfect fit. So, alliance chains allow for joint management and are semi-open, providing a balance between the openness of public chains and the security of private chains. Now that we've looked at each type of blockchain, let's summarize their main points. Public chains are akin to a sprawling digital democracy, open to all and sundry, regardless of time and location. With the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum as prime examples, they offer a level playing field where each node has equal rights. They're all about transparency and decentralization, abiding by set rules that are immune to arbitrary changes. However, such open access comes with a bit of a speed bump, transaction-wise. On the opposite side of the spectrum, private chains are the exclusive clubs of the blockchain world. They're not open to the public and only admit authorized nodes. Perfect for internal data management of enterprises, they offer the quick service you'd expect from a VIP lounge thanks to fewer nodes requiring verification. But remember, with great speed comes greater centralization. The organization in charge holds the reins and can change the rules as it sees fit. As for alliance chains, they're the middle ground mavens. They're semi-open networks that allow several organizations to jointly participate in management. They're often the choice for financial industry dealings, offering a balance between the openness of public chains and the exclusivity of private chains. Like private chains, they allow authorized institutes to join and manage nodes, but unlike private chains, the power dynamics are a tad more complex, resulting in higher credibility. So there you have it. Each type of blockchain has its unique strengths, and the choice depends on your specific needs. If you're all for transparency and don't mind a slower transaction speed, the public chain is your go-to. If speed is of the essence and you need robust internal data verification, then a private chain or alliance chain might be more your speed. In essence, blockchain technology is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a versatile tool that can be tailored to fit a wide range of needs and applications. The key is understanding the characteristics of each type and choosing the one that aligns with your objectives. So, whether you value speed, security, or decentralization, there's a type of blockchain out there for you.